my attitude towards running my company is I really care about my customers.
My mother spoke 14 languages.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
We started with this ingredient in Japan, Konjac.
Absolutely love it. Love the character. The age group of people who are interested in the stock market is getting younger and younger. Hey everybody, it's me, the Unstoppable Wall Street, here from the balcony of the New York Stock Exchange. I'm here to tell you a story like you won't friggin' believe. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's me. And we're here to talk about my new friend, Michael. Michael, welcome to Einstein on Wall Street, and welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you.
You know, for me, what's super exciting is when somebody's doing something that nobody else is doing, like they're breaking down the barriers, they're creative, they're trying to change other people's lives. Branding and marketing, you may know this about me or not, but branding and marketing is what absolutely motivates me. That gets me up in the morning. That's why you find me here every day up on the balcony, because I get to stand here and look at the ticker tape. For me, that's like I hate to say it, but it's like pornography. I love looking at the logos. It's one of my weirdest things.
No,
but for me, I get excited by the artwork of a logo.
Yes.
And what's great about my relationship with Sveta is she's there to help me understand and analyze, like, why is that have the impact that it does on people?
Yes.
Right? She'll go out and take a product or a brand or a logo or a story and then listen to what people are talking about and see how it's impacting people and then go back and go, okay, how can we use what I now know from my social listening and impact you and make your life better and spend your money efficiently from a marketing and branding perspective.
Yeah.
So anyway, Michael is an animator. Michael is obviously an entrepreneur. Michael is a candy maker. He's absolutely everything. He's got, like, it's amazing. There's so much synergy. I was at the Dream Hotel. We did a story about the event the other night with King Saladin at the Dream Hotel. What an amazing event. Anyway, he was there and we met a bunch of people. There's Chunky. You'll hear about Chunky, King Saladin, Ramsey, all these people. These are people who are like in the room where it happened. That's the bottom line. We're in the room where it happened. So give me a quick lowdown. I just want to know your story. Where'd you grow up? You at 10 years old, what were you doing?
Well, at 10 years old, I was in Wyomissing, a small town near Reading, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I was probably playing tennis and working hard on my studies. I was pretty diligent.
Okay.
And
were you an artist already?
Well, my dad loves art, and he's an art collector, and I also attribute some of my whole lifelong passion for art to him, because I just grew up surrounded, going to art museums by artists. And
what does he do for a living?
He's a doctor. He's a gastroenterologist.
So was my father.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, a famous internist. But go ahead, okay.
Well, the other thing that I would say I really respect about my dad is that he really, really cares for his patients. And similarly, my attitude towards running my company is I really care about my customers. And so I'm just always working really hard to try and make the best company that I can. And so I derive joy when people really see the vision of what I'm doing, and it helps, it makes them happy, and that's what I'm all about.
Look, my dad was, he practiced medicine until he was 97.
Yeah, wow.
And Holocaust survivor, doctor, humanist.
Yeah.
He felt that the relationship of a doctor and a patient, what can be accomplished from one person looking at another, holding their hand and asking them how they're doing.
Yeah.
He had a lot of upsetment in the latter part of his life by where medicine has gone, because it disengaged from that human experience of just you're going to sit there, you never see the doctor, they're looking at your charts and all this stuff, and you gain absolutely no input or inroads into how they are, where they are going, or whatever. But all that being said, so you're a young artist, these
are all really important things, because I think the other thing is we went to the Air and Space Museum, and one of the silliest things, I actually thought it was the Air and Space Museum, like Aaron's Space Museum. So I was a little silly at the time, but and still am. But actually, we went to sushi after we went to this museum, and so I've also really been into Japanese food. I mean, I love all cuisines, but I lived in Japan for 6 years. Okay. And so one thing that makes our product special.
And what took you to Japan?
Well, so I studied international relations in college, and I was obsessed with learning other languages. So I worked on a farm in Italy. I studied Italian, and then someone was basically studying Japanese in my dorm when I was in college, and I thought the language sounded really cool. And so
what kind of a farm in Italy?
It was a vineyard.
Vineyard, really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So,
wow, amazing.
You remember American Apparel?
Yes.
So I worked at American Apparel one summer in New York, and I was basically just saving up money to go work on a farm in Italy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I did that, and I fell in love with studying foreign languages, because I studied Latin in high school, and that takes you nowhere. Maybe in the afterlife I'll speak.
My mother spoke 14 languages.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So and she spoke Latin. She actually spoke Latin.
Oh, so I could have spoken with her.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and so I started studying Japanese after school, and I was really motivated. I learned 15 words a day, and I just really liked that I was keeping up with it and pushing myself. And it was a hard goal, but I got good enough where I could work there. And so I was working and consulting in Japan, and during that period of time, because I was, realizing I was going to come back to the U.S. at some point,
Right.
so I was traveling a lot, and I was always obsessed with Japanese food. So I just traveled throughout the country and learned so much about Japanese food culture, and also was just like checking out the great art and just absorbing everything. And so
There's so much, even though we are all sushi aficionados here.
Yeah.
I understand that what goes on in Japan is a whole nother level. It's like on steroids, right? We can't even imagine.
But we're in a great food.
Yeah,
city.
yeah,
New
yeah.
York
We
is-
are for
New
sure.
York's
No
top-notch.
question about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so basically, like during the pandemic, I kind of had this like now or never moment where I realized like I need to focus on the things that really matter to me because time is precious. And so I've always been into food, health, and wellness, and cartoons.
Yep.
So basically,
Me too.
Well, there you go. That's where we get along so well.
That's where we get along.
And so I was just like, I just gotta like basically intertwine them all together and do what I'm really passionate about. So I had this story idea. I see like weird jelly characters, and it's weird, but like I have like a pretty vivid imagination about this world of jelly characters that I'm building. And then we started with this ingredient in Japan, konjac. It's a vegetable. So we make slurpable gummies, but you're really kind of like slurping a vegetable. So it's gonna make mom healthy, but kids like love these. And
Is it actually a healthy candy, or it's just
Well, the FDA's
it's
definition-
not a bad candy?
Well, FDA has a definition of like what you can claim on the label as
Right,
healthy, and
right.
there's a certain level of sugar. So it's like slightly above that level of sugar. It's not like zero sugar, but
Okay.
it's also, the candy. There's so many delicious candies that have a lot more sugar. So, you
But
can't
there's no sugar substitute in it.
No,
right?
there's
So,
beet
right.
sugar, and
Okay.
I focus,
which is great. Beet
Yeah.
sugar is wonderful.
because you got to focus on the taste. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah, of
like
course.
you got to, and so I didn't want to like, you can make the healthiest thing in the world, but as a candy, like people aren't going to eat it.
It's either tastes good or not. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the bottom line.
so we're like finding the sweet spot as like taste and
Yeah.
health, health. And then on our packaging, which I can show you right here, this is our peaches and cream flavor. It features our character mascot Jella. She's got like a swirl of ice cream on it. This is like a peach slurpable gummy, but it is
Peaches
made
and cream.
Yeah, it actually kind of tastes like a peach gummy ring in jelly form. So
Can
it's
we
like
open
really
this
fun.
one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Here, I got you.
Yeah, let's
then-
do it. Let's try this one out. That's the one I haven't had yet. Here, go ahead, open
I
it.
got it. So they come with
Now, do you find that when people open a bag, do they go through the whole bag?
Yeah, so some
Do
people are
they
like,
really?
oh, I ate like 3 bags, and I'm like, oh, you should do
Really?
that, but
You probably shouldn't. You probably
too
spend
much.
some time in the bathroom.
Yeah, here we go. So it's like it's like fun jelly, and it's like you just kind of like slurp it.
It's like that. Remember the creamsicle? Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
A good humor creamsicle.
yeah, similar. Yeah,
Peaches and cream.
peaches and cream.
Exactly what
it's
it
the
tastes like. Wow. It's funny, and I'm like so hypersensitive of
dream. Yeah,
flavors and stuff. My tongue is really disseminating. I'm really I'm allergic to a couple of strange things.
yeah.
Cologne and perfume are one. Febreze is one, and garlic.
Okay.
And severely allergic to any sugar substitute.
Yeah,
There's a sucrose thing. There's a stevia thing. Those things are poison.
yeah,
But this has none of that.
yeah.
Absolutely love it. Love the character. I love the character. I love the flavor. I love this. Right?
Yeah. So we have like, I have.
And what's her name?
So this is Mr. Pinky. We have like a ton of characters, and so we have very.
There are many characters.
So many, and so
Okay.
there's short form animations right now. I'm working on a grander project, which I'm really excited about. But this character is actually based off like a dessert called Sakura Mochi,
Okay.
which is like almost like a rice cake wrapped in a leaf. And
Okay.
it's right now cherry blossom season, so it's kind of a seasonal dessert. But I love cherry blossom flavoring. We have a cherry blossom candy.
Okay.
And that's more novel in the market, but like I'm trying to also with these flavors do stuff that's kind of like derived from my favorite experiences through my life.
Right.
And so
Amazing. I absolutely love that. And the fact that for me, I'm a firm believer in, there's all these individual sectors. We can be into candy, we can be into cartoons or whatnot. But I love sort of intermingling different things. A lot of the things that I do are just a lot of different sectors that I'm in and how they will relate to each other.
Yeah.
Like our idea, we have this idea of basically making a candy, an Einstein and Wall Street candy, right? Having an Einstein and Wall Street cartoon and the candy and kind of just talk about financial literacy legacy,
Yeah.
and you use the animation
Yeah.
to basically get the age group of people who are interested in the stock market and who should be interested in the stock is getting younger and younger.
Yeah.
And there's a massive initiative, right? We just saw that Michael Dell of Dell Computers just gave $250 million to have every child born from 2025 to 2027 be given a stock account with $250 in it.
Wow.
And it was just matched by the president.
Yeah.
So it's not a political statement. It's just the bottom line. At the end of the day, if you can change the narrative in people's lives, right? I mean, one of my big mottos is invest in stocks and not stuff. If you've ever seen any of my videos, it's just a matter of like changing the narrative and getting people to invest in their future, right?
Yeah.
Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys you freedom.
Yeah.
And that freedom is unmatched. And the younger you do that, the younger you're going to change your mindset, and you're going to start to build that legacy and build that portfolio, and that's going to change your life. It's definitely going to curate your life in a different way. Because by the age of 25 or 30, you're going to be able to support any of your dreams, right? Which is, I mean, King Saladin, right? Dream big. You never know when your dreams are going to be realized.
At your lowest point.
Yeah, exactly. So, look, everybody's going to have ups and downs. Was there a low point in your life that you had to dig your way out of?
Oh, I feel, I mean, I like several, for sure. And even with like the Pac Pac business is, obviously, so.
Is Pac Pac a Japanese expression or
well,
something?
So it's from the word paku paku, which means to chomp or chew. And so
chomp
actually,
or chew?
There's actually a couple reasons. So, and I attribute to, I have a friend, Rachel, who's like, oh, you should work with an onomatopoeia word. And when she's like, a paku paku, we were like, Pac Pac. And it's like, because the products
An
are...
onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like something
It sounds,
else.
so paku paku is like, the word means, paku paku.
Right.
It's like, it sounds like what it means.
It sounds like what it is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Well, I just have some silly reasons for Pac Pac. Like it's packed with goodness, or it's like you can take it with you, so it's like a backpack snack.
It's a backpack
But it's also
snack.
Pac Pac is like Tupac, and
Okay.
it comes in a wrapper.
Okay.
So I'm
That's
like,
interesting.
it's
a wrap. Comes in a wrapper. I love it. Yeah, you are just connecting the friggin' dots. I absolutely love that. That is absolutely crazy.
That's a secret reason.
The Pac Pac. Anyway, we could talk about this forever. We are going to start something here, and it's going to really, I think it's going to change the world. I'm so excited. I want to work with you. I want to be part of the company. I would love to. There's so many different things we can do here to build it. I love your vision. You're clearly a young visionary, and we obviously have so many different things in common. So check out Pac Pac. Check out this
Pac Pac.
I'm telling you, man, it's rare that I will actually eat a candy and that it won't like mess with my mind. But this is really delicious. No aftertaste. No like weird geeky nothing. Like it's really great.
Yeah. And refrigerate for extra deliciousness.
Pac Pac Snacks, juicy chewy jellies. Einstein on Wall Street. Michael, forget about it. That's all I got to say about that.